Seriously.
Can you read, guys?
3 wins in a row. Yeah, happy with that one. I thought it was a nervous finish.
Yeah, and, happy not to concede so late within the game. I thought the boys, especially in the first half, I think we played some really, really good football and broke Central Coast down. Second half, we probably didn't create as much opportunities as we would have liked. You know, they started to come, they started to load the line. They're a hard team to play against anyway because they do throw a lot of bodies forward. So with the last 10 minutes, we went to shut shop. And like I said, disappointed that we conceded the late goal. But most important is that we walk away with the 3 points.
10 years, 107 games. Was that a waitress first goal?
Yeah, delighted. Alex was buzzing. You could see in the celebration how excited he was when he scored the goal. So, you know, I'm pleased for him. I'm happy for him, and he's helped the team get the result that we need.
And are you happy with the way Oscar Zavada's tracking as well? I remember asking you in pre-season, you know, when you look at his goal scoring record, it hadn't been great in previous seasons. You said he was going to be the potential to be a lethal goal scorer, so we need to show him.
I think you might see that every player that we bring into Wellington Phoenix ends up shining and becoming better at what they do. I don't know if it's got to do anything with the coaching, but I think it comes down to the player, you know, willing to learn, willing to become better at what they do, and he's one of those guys that's. You know, we like I said, we come with the right frame of mind to be successful. Those are the type of the players that we look for, and look, at he's heading in the right direction. The main thing is, like, it's important that he scores goals for us, but also physically he gave us a lot without the ball today. So, you know, he plays an important role.
What happened at the end there? Looked like, did Ollie get a boot to the hand?
Yeah, I think it was a boot to the hand. That's what Ollie said, but I need to see. It was too far away, so the game was done. So I don't understand why it even happens.
Yeah, are you? Because there's been a few times now after games where Phoenix have been involved in like a melee at the end there. Is that something that the team needs to sort out? Is that just...
I don't think we're the ones starting the melee, so I don't think there's anything to sort out.
Just on Oscar, what are you seeing from him that is allowing him to be prolific now? Because I think he always worked hard from day one. What are you seeing from him that's allowing him now to score goals?
Well, what's very important is, Pioneer, the information that we give him, the analysis that we do on the opposition, where the spaces will be. We're trying to obviously teach him to use his attributes. You know, he has size, he has presence, he makes some good runs in the box for a big guy. He's quite mobile. So for us, we just continually work with all individuals, although it's a collective, but we work with individuals to make them better at what they do. And like I said, for me, it's easy as a coach when players are willing to learn and willing to get better at what they do.
Do you have any update on Clayton Lewis?
I wouldn't have a clue at the moment.
So he obviously hasn't done a serious injury, strapped himself up and might just 6
Yeah, I think he went we got him on the bike at half time just to keep it moving, and I think he went too cold, so just to continue. And to be honest, we weren't planning on playing roofs 90 minutes, but we had to continue that way when we had to make the sub with Clay.
Just at the end, when you're sort of, I guess, sitting and they're coming at you, is there any thought that you're inviting pressure, or are you just happy with that sort of 5-4 that you set up?
Yeah, look, it's a difficult one, Pioneer. You've got to make a decision on the sideline and what's best for the team at that moment, and they started to throw a lot of bodies forward, so we needed to get at least close and match up with the numbers that were thrown forward. And unfortunately, what that does is we don't have pressure in the top half with one player, but one thing that it definitely does is gives us enough players to deal with balls into the box and enough bodies around to deal with that. And look, like I said, they probably scored that goal with, I don't know how many players were in that box in that last goal. So it's one of those ones where you take a risk. We were 2-0 up. The decision was made 10 minutes before the final whistle. So it's one of those risk-free reward at the moment. You give up something, which is maybe having the ball, but I think it got us through the game, which was most important.
I'm not sure, you probably don't see the game. I'm sure you've seen the result. The women winning 5-0 today, their first one of the season. How happy are you for your counterpart, Natalie Lawrence, that she's chalked up her first one?
I'm very happy for Nat. The girls, look, for me, every game that I see and every game that I watch, they work hard, they run for each other. And for me, I'm very pleased for Nat and her team. I think they played a fantastic game. I watched from in the tunnel as much as I could as the game was going on. So, look, the reality is things are a process. Things don't happen overnight. Unfortunately, in football, everyone just wants to be part of the outcome, but there's a process to get to a certain point. And sometimes we don't have the time as coaches to get that outcome that we need, but things may take a little bit longer to get there. But as long as I believe there's a process, and I think Nat's got a good process, and working with the girls, and hopefully they can continue that. So it's not an easy job. It's not an easy job being a coach on the sideline. But look, for me, a fantastic result, and hopefully they can continue that.
Perfect. Thank you, Ufuk.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
Good, thanks, John Palmy.